Welcome back to Comics History and Superhero Reviews. Today we're going to look at Justice League number 15. This is the latest version from the year 2019, of course. This is part of a very good, long-term, epic, almost you could say, storyline by two very good artists, writers working for DC, Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV. And this comic and the others in the series have basically two artists who switch off between two different but connected storylines, Jim Cheung and Steven Segovia, both of whom have very good, very different styles from each other, but both very good. So this review is going to have spoilers, obviously, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch the whole review. But let me tell you right now, if you like Justice League, if you like any of the characters you see in the cover here, plus, of course, the big three, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, this comic and the entire series is definitely worth the read. They've structured this very well. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But there's a lot going on here, and I won't get into the backstory too much because, again, I urge you to go and read the entire run from number 1 onward. But this is takes you a lot of places, and we start off on Earth, and this is just kind of a catch-up from what happened in last issue when Starman kind of woke up and went nuts, and that's him. And we have a lot going on, which they don't really refer to. It's just like, oh, hey, here's a little tidbit to keep you going. Then we get back to the main story for this comic and the previous one, which is takes place on Thanagar Prime, which is the other side of the universe. We see a version of Hawkman, Savage Hawkman, Catterhall. We have Hawkgirl. We have the Empress of Thanagar Prime, who is another version of Hawkgirl. If you know anything about the Hawkman, Hawkgirl history, you know they die, are reincarnated, come back, die, and it's an ongoing thing. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities in the multiverse of DC Universe that there could be other versions of them running around. So, long story short, Hawkgirl, Martian Manhunter, and John Stewart, the Green Lantern, one of the Green Lanterns of Earth, go to Thanagar Prime looking for the Keep, which is who is a Martian who has the entire history of the Martian race. Okay, there's a lot more to it than that, but that gives you the basic idea here. So, moving onward, we have a lot of action. I won't get into the details here. They're trying to uncover a mystery. And the art, again, is very good. We learn a lot about the history of Thanagar Prime. We learn a lot about the history of the Martians. And the action is just superb. The storyline is superb. Everything about this comic is good. And again, I don't want to get into too many details here because that would spoil it too much. We have the Green Lantern Corps show up. We have good guys fighting other good guys. All kinds of interesting things going on. Okay, we had a technical glitch there. We're back. So, again, we have John Johns, the Martian Manhunter, uncovering Thanagar's secrets. Again, this is all pretty deep and complex. I won't get into the details here because this is a very good comic to read. I don't want to, mess you up if you want to read it. But it's secrets within secrets within secrets. It all relates back to that whole source wall. What's the nature of the multiverse thing? And then don't forget the Legion of Doom, which is not in this comic, is out there working to screw up the world, the multiverse, the worlds. So, anyway, as our Martian Manhunter learns some secrets here, the good guys are fighting some other good guys and some potential bad guys. And again, is anyone here truly evil, or are they just all doing what they think they need to do? And then it goes back to the Earth, where the big three have brought Starman under control before he blows up the world. There's a little backstory there that'd be kind of fun to go to, but they have a lot to cover. And then we go to the relates to the Martian Manhunter, talking to the Martian Keep. Starman, who now seems omniscient, knows what's going on there, and that they're going to learn the story of Perpetua, which is a name mentioned or learned by Lex Luthor in previous issues here during the Legion of Doom scenes. So, and then next, the history of the universe, nothing major. So, again, this is a very, very good comic book and part of a very, very good series, the Justice League. I urge anyone who has an interest in Justice League or the greater meta history or meta storyline of the DCU to check this out. And then, just as an aside, DC is very good about showing previews or ads, as really what they are, for other comic books. And this one looks kind of interesting. Naomi #1, involving Superman and a civilian who maybe is going to be getting superpowers. So, looking forward to checking that out. But again, good comic book. We recommend it. If you like our review, please subscribe to our channel, and we will send you more. For comic history and superhero reviews, thank you very much.